There's a giant hair in my burger. Alright, before I start, let's talk about the elephant in the car. So I'm back in Australia. I moved back about 8 months ago, took some time off filming, and I was just trying to, readjust my life being back here. It was just so different being in Canada, and now I'm back in Australia, but it's okay. 8 months have gone by. I think I've adjusted. And I'm not gonna start filming now because I honestly missed it so much. But today I'm gonna be reviewing Australia's version of Burger King. It's called Hungry Jack's. Honestly, it's the exact same thing. It's just, in North America, it's called Burger King, but here it's called Hungry Jack's. Let's actually Google why that is. So basically in 1971, Burger King wanted to expand to Australia, but they discovered that the Burger King name was already trademarked by a local business, so they had to change it, and that's why it's called Hungry Jack's. I did not know that, but that's that's a little fun fact for you and I. But I wanted to go to Hungry Jack's first because they have a new Aussie Pub Classics range. And what better way to start my first Australian video by reviewing some Aussie Pub Classic burgers.
Hey, how can I help you today?
Hi, I have an app order.
Yeah, what's the code?
It's 8320.
Yep, I'll check you in. Please drive on through to the second window.
That's fine, thank you.
All good.
Okay, so I have my items here. This bag smells really good. It smells so delicious. So Hungry Jack's have brought out a Nutella Storm. Honestly, I wish there was more Nutella. I've seen people review this already. It got released like a few days ago. And some people get so much Nutella. I low-key should have paid for extra, but it's too late. But in Australia, this is called a Storm. I know in Canada and America, it's called a BK Blast, but this is our version of a BK Blast, and that's, a Storm. And I know this with my heart that the Hungry Jack Storm ice cream tastes so much better than the McDonald's McFlurry. Don't know why that is, but this is just superior. So all this is just a Hungry Jack's ice cream, Nutella, and some crushed up nuts. And I want to try this first because from what I've watched with reviews, that Nutella kind of hardens up. And if you know me personally, Nutella is like my drug. Can I say drug on my channel? I don't know. But I have a major addiction to Nutella. It's actually really sad. But when I heard that Hungry Jack's was bringing this out, I was like, I need to try this ASAP. I don't know why I smelled that. It's just ice cream and Nutella. I wish there was more Nutella at the top. That's so sad. The ice cream has sort of hardened the Nutella, but see, I barely got any Nutella on top. Oops, dropping everywhere. Oh my god, brain freeze. All right, this is so bloody delicious. Oh man, if you're gonna get this, please ask for extra Nutella because I barely have anything. And then the next time I get Nutella is gonna be down here, which is stupid. It's so stupid. Like, why would you do that? But like I said, the Storm ice cream, it's so delicious. All right, so with their new Aussie Classics menu, I got 2 burgers, Storm, and I got some fries, the loaded gravy fries. In this is thick cut chips topped with rich gravy. There's just it's a big fat mess. It does smell really good though. That's actually quite delicious. The gravy does sort of taste a little beefy, and I wish the chips were crunchier, but this is honestly delicious. This is so good. Let's try the gravy by itself. Yeah, tastes a bit beefy, but not bad. I don't hate that. That's quite delicious. And I don't know what seasoning Hungry Jack's use, but these chips are like hella salted right now. It's not a bad thing. It tastes really, really bloody good. And I guess because like it's so salty and then the gravy is beefy, it just all blends in and just tastes amazing. All right, next up I've got 2 burgers. First one called the Bacon Gravy Whopper. This thing is huge, by the way. Like, it's so heavy. All right, so this burger is a 100% flame grilled Aussie beef topped with melted cheese, double bacon, rich gravy, tomato, lettuce, and mayo on a toasted sesame bun. I'm gonna be a little picky and pick out the tomato because I don't like tomatoes. There's a giant hair in my burger. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh my God, there's a giant hair in my burger. All right, let's just try the other burger first. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly jump on here while I'm editing this video and explain to you guys what just happened. So as you just saw, I opened my burger up and there was a long piece of hair in my burger. So I then go back to Hungry Jack's and I spoke to the workers and I told them what had happened, and they're like, yep, cool, we'll just replace the burger for you. They took a while to replace the burger. So I got the new one, went back to my spot, started filming it, opened the box up, and I was like, this feels a bit heavier than the other burger, and the other burger was quite heavy already. I'm looking around and I'm like, yep, cool, this looks like the correct burger. And so I then take a bite out of it and I was like, okay, this doesn't taste any different than a normal, you know, Whopper burger. I keep like biting into it, and then I tried the sauce by itself and I was like questioning myself, like, is this the gravy? Is there gravy in this? And at that point, I just couldn't tell. I thought it was the gravy. And then halfway through, I was like, oh my God, this is the wrong burger, because this burger had a double patty and ketchup, whereas what I ordered had a single patty and no ketchup, but they replaced the ketchup with the gravy. And at least 20 minutes had gone by and I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I guess, you know, so much time had passed that at that point, I was like done with it. So I'm just going to apologize right now and say that I'm not going to be reviewing this burger in today's video because of everything that just happened with it. But I promise you in the next one, I will be reviewing the burger. But just, yeah, I had a bad experience twice and I'm so sorry, but I do have one more burger to review, so please keep watching. Okay, so final burger for this video. This is the Palmy Jack's fried chicken. Now, this is a huge debate in Australia, but in Melbourne, we call them chicken parmas, like a chicken parmigiana. But for some reason, other states like Sydney call it a chicken palmy, which I think it's wrong, but this is a chicken parma burger. So this is a big, thick, crispy and juicy fried chicken fillet topped with sizzling bacon, Napolitana sauce, melted cheese, and mayo. Basically, it is just like a chicken parma. A chicken parma is like a giant schnitzel topped with sauce, mozzarella, and also either bacon or ham. Also with Hungry Jack's, they also did have it with the grilled chicken, but it's a chicken parma burger. You need to have fried chicken with it. Everything is just messy, but whatever. All right, that looks like a great bite. That's great. That's so good. See how thick that chicken is? That was quite delicious. The bacon sort of tastes like, not raw, but like it should have been cooked longer. Like the bacon's obviously cooked, but yeah, it's honestly a fine burger. I like this more than the Whopper. A Whopper tastes so delicious in general, but it being a gravy Whopper, I couldn't taste the gravy. Whereas at least with this, I can taste the bacon, I can taste the cheese, I can taste the sauce. Like it tastes like a chicken parma burger. Okay, if I had to rank all of them, I would definitely say first place would be the Nutella Storm. Second place is the gravy loaded chips. Third place is the chicken parma or palmy burger. And then last place was the Whopper. But overall, I am so glad to be back and filming for you guys. I missed it so much. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. It would mean the whole entire world to me. If you have any recommendation on where I should go next, what I should try next, please let me know. And I hope you all have a blessed day, and as always, peace.